Okay, it says Bob is riding his bicycle along the same path. Always be careful with the time periods here. From 0 to 10, so different time period, Bob's velocity is modeled by this formula. So that's Bob's velocity. Gives me the units. Time is minutes. Bob's velocity is measured in meters per minute. Find Bob's acceleration at time equal 5. Again, trying to make sure you're prepared for clever questions where you'll have to do things by hand. So let's do this one by hand real quick. So Bob's acceleration at time equal 5 is the same thing as the derivative of Bob's velocity at time equal 5. You can't plug a number in until you find the derivative. So if you were doing this without a calculator, there's no reason to do this without a calculator unless they give you B of t using symbols like F and G and such. So we're just kind of practicing that a little bit real quick here. So that's B, then I just plug in the 5. Don't have to do any simplification. So I can just write 3, so it would be 5 squared minus 12 times 5. You can stop there. Because you're taking the derivative of velocity, the units here would be meters per minute, because we're finding an acceleration per minute. They didn't actually give points for the units on this problem, but it is always wise to write them. The way they give points is you got 1 point for the B prime and 1 point for plugging in the numbers. You don't have to simplify anything. You can just leave it like that. If you went to a calculator version of the problem, you would just put this in your calculator and then write on your paper the derivative of B of t over dt at t equal 5. Just type it on your calculator, you'll get this result, just like we did here. And you don't have to have the units, but it is best practice. They would give you 1 point for writing this and 1 point for writing this. So either way, you can solve it with the calculator or without. If the calculator works, I would definitely use it on the test. But if they give you a problem where you won't be able to use your calculator, you will have to do it the manual way. So